Iceland is a Nordic country located on a highly tectonically active region between two plates. A ridge has formed that runs right through Iceland, allowing a massive amount of heat to reach the surface. Thus, it makes it possible for Iceland to develop geothermal energy, one of the least exploited renewable energies. The country produces enough heat to fulfill its needs. However, only 25% of Iceland's electricity use is produced by geothermal energy.
We can then ask the question, how can Iceland optimize its electricity production with the innovation of the geothermal energy extraction process? In 2000, researchers began to improve the conventional process of geothermal energy. A consortium born between the National Energy Authority of Iceland and 4 of Iceland's leading energy companies was created, called the IDDP, Iceland'Lab Drilling Project. It aims at developing a technology that has the ability to dig deeper below the surface.
What is the IDDP and how is it different from the actual geothermal energy exploitation process? Nowadays, a geothermal well is dug around 2 kilometers underground. Since the temperatures underground are much higher in Iceland than the usual 30 degrees Celsius per kilometer, the heat can then easily turn fresh water into steam. The steam obtained goes through a complex exploitation process with separators, turbines and generators, and is then converted into heat and electricity. It can produce up to 5 megawatts. The IDDP project is to drill wells twice as deep, around 5 kilometers. In that area, the pressure is high enough and the magma intrusion produces heat from 450 degrees Celsius to 600. In this deep area, all around the magma chamber, water is in a unusual phase between liquid and gas, called supercritical. Therefore, this particular state of water carries properties from both liquid and gas. The supercritical fluid is extracted and the steam that derives from it is directly used in a turbine at the top of the drill. It is then converted into electricity and it can produce up to 10 times more megawatt than the conventional well.
Why is the supercritical fluid more attractive than the conventional steam for a geothermal power plant? Currently, multiple wells are needed in a small area to make an economically viable power station. By investigating new types of high-energy fluids, such as supercritical fluid, geothermal energy has the potential to be a far more efficient and widespread source of electricity. But what are the supercritical conditions, and how does the water reach this state? This is a diagram of the different states of water, depending on pressure and temperature. Pressure gradually increases with depth, and the heat of the magma chamber ranges from 374 degrees to almost 1,000 degrees. In these conditions, water reaches a supercritical state.
With the IDDP project producing up to 10 times more electricity, 50 instead of 5 megawatts, Iceland could almost entirely rely on geothermal energy for its electricity supplies, rather than on hydropower. The further development of geothermal energy could become a great alternative to fossil fuels for many countries. For that reason, the European Union has started a project to support the IDDP, called HITI, that develops the right technology necessary to the extraction of supercritical fluid.
Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about science.